Hey, Kevin. Just what was kind of the biggest difference in that second half? It seemed like after you guys gave up that big run to start the half, you couldn't quite find the same rhythm that you had in that first half.
Yeah, I think that was it. It was they came out and those 4 threes in a row. They made a good run on us and just didn't seem like we had the same rhythm. First half we were going up and down. Our pace was really good. We got a lot of lobs at the rim. We were getting kick out threes. It really kind of felt like we were getting anything we want on the offensive end and just didn't have the same rhythm in the second half. A lot of that comes when you're taking the ball out of the net. It's tough to do that. So,
Chris Kirshner.
Hey, Kevin, did you feel like there was any anxiousness amongst the team, especially with the amount of free throws you guys missed tonight?
I don't think so. It was obviously great. We had a great crowd here tonight, and it was a really good opportunity for us, obviously. But the guys who miss free throws they're capable of making those, and obviously it would have been nice if we made them tonight. The game would have been a lot different, but I don't think it was nerves. I don't think it was anxiousness.
Andrew Lopez from ESPN.
Hey, Kevin. And obviously, a game 6 is a win or go home situation for both. I mean, a game 7 is a win or go home for both teams. But how much, added confidence does it give you guys knowing that you've already won in Philly in this series?
Yeah, we've won twice there already. Like I said, this would have been a really good opportunity for us to win at home and close this thing out. But we got to lick our wounds a little bit and stand back up and go win game 7 on the road. And got to put this behind us as fast as we can.
Schultz.
Kevin, I know you said after the shoot this morning that, everybody was focused and, you guys were fine. But once the game started, did it feel normal or did it feel different?
I mean, we got off, I feel like we got off to our best start since game 1. So we came out, I think, really focused. And, again, our pace was really good and confident, obviously, to start the game. So, I think we started really well. And, I think that tells you what you need to know about, how we came into this game, trying to be the team that hit first, being aggressive, get off to a better start than we have, and not dig ourselves in a hole the way we were really games 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Christos.
Hello, Kevin. In a game that, in such a close game like this, how crucial were the 4 missed free throws in early in the fourth quarter, and also what you would like to improve in game 7 to win that series?
Really, all the free throws. It's you got to look at the whole game. Obviously, the ones in the fourth quarter are the ones that are fresh on your mind, but I don't have our stat sheet in front of us. But really, all game it felt like we were missing free throws that guys usually make. So, as a team, again, we got to stand back up. We got to fix our pace. We talked about our second half. We just didn't have a great rhythm. For whatever reason, I think, they obviously made adjustments defensively, but we got to find that like we did in the first half and can't let them go on a run like they did to start the third quarter. So just a couple things we can fix.
Jay Wilkins.
Hey, Kevin, you scored 15 of your 17 points in the first half, and you kind of mentioned how you thought the rhythm was different in the second half. Do you think just like the Philly defense tightened up or just shots not falling?
Yeah, I missed a couple shots the second half that I made in the first half. Got some good looks, and they just didn't fall. And it feels like it felt like a game that we really didn't shoot well again as a team, and feels like we haven't shot well really since game 1. So it's we got to get that rhythm back. We made a couple late threes that put us into one possession game late in the fourth quarter, and obviously couldn't hit one in big moments to close this thing out. So. I feel like we could still have one of those games like we did game 1 where we come out and a lot of guys play well and make threes, and percentage wise as a team we shoot a little bit better than we have.
Jeff.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Kevin, did you have a chance to talk to Bogey after the game, and how much does it impact the offense if he can't play in game 7?
It'll be tough. Bogey's a big part of our offense. He's walking around. He's back in the locker room. I saw him after the game, and Bogey's a tough guy. That's all I'll say. Bogey's a tough guy. He's just like a lot of people, he's been banged up all year. He's been banged up this series. Probably some stuff that he won't admit to everybody else. So he's a tough guy, and I expect it's going to take a lot to keep him out of a Game 7.
For just a couple more, we'll go back to Chris Kirshner.
Kevin, can you explain what the mindset is like after Trey makes that three late in the game, under 2 minutes left, you're down 1. Obviously, you can close this out if you win. What's the mindset like of just the guys on the bench in that moment?
Yeah, obviously the arena was euphoria. Shot clock going down and didn't have much, and he created something out of nothing and makes a big shot. And I think they called a timeout. There was a stoppage in play, and right away we knew we needed to stop, and the ball was probably going to Joel Embiid in the low post and force him into a tough shot and get the rebound and go back on the offensive end. And didn't exactly work out that way. I can't remember what actually happened in the play, but it was a big shot. I think it put us within 1. And again, just they made plays at the end of the game and we didn't.
A question from Andres Lopez.
Thank you. Kevin, can you talk a little bit about how you guys have embraced this underdog, almost giant slayer type of mentality going up against the number 1 seed in a Game 7?
Yeah, I think a lot of guys have talked about it. Trey's talked about it. There's a lot of belief in our locker room. There's not a lot of belief in us outside of our locker room. And, for us, it doesn't really matter. I don't think we pay attention to it too much, to be honest, but we know what the narrative is out there and nobody expects us to win. And it's a lot easier to play with no pressure. I'll say that. In a lot of ways, this whole postseason felt like we played with house money. This is really our first, obviously a lot of guys' first postseason, and guys just kind of getting their feet wet, hopefully, and making playoff runs. So we're still in a good spot. I think our confidence is really high. And again, tonight was a really good opportunity. We could have won, but Game 7 is anybody's, and we got to go in that with the same confidence and believing we can win. And I expect nothing else.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, guys.